And now to Capitol Hill and the debate over financial reform. This morning, as the Senate wrestles with new legislation, there are some who suggest those very lawmakers deserve some of the blame for the economic collapse. NBC senior investigative correspondent Lisa Myers is in Washington. Lisa, good morning.
Good morning, Meredith. Congress has spent a lot of energy lately bashing Wall Street, but experts say that in assessing blame, Congress also needs to look in the mirror, that its cozy relationship with Wall Street led to lax rules that enabled the meltdown to happen.
Do you swear that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth?
The Senate's investigation of what caused the financial meltdown has zeroed in on many villains.
You got no regrets? You ought to have plenty of regrets.
Mortgage lenders gave liar loans that couldn't be repaid. Federal regulators were asleep at the switch. Credit rating agencies gave inflated ratings to investments that turned out to be junk. And investment banks like Goldman Sachs made billions, feeding bundles of toxic mortgages into the economy where they blew up.
All of the fingers from those 3 days of hearings points to Wall Street.
But experts point fingers at another important culprit, Congress itself.
I think Congress deserves a lot of the blame for the meltdown.
Why? Because experts say Congress, when controlled by Democrats and by Republicans, created the conditions that allowed Wall Street to run wild. Elizabeth Warren chairs the panel named by Congress to oversee the TARP bailout.
Basically, Congress threw open the door to the financial services industry, and they said, have at it. Have it the American family, sell them whatever you want to sell them, trick them however you want to trick them, trap them however you want to trap them.
Congress repealed banking safeguards in place since the Great Depression, declined to regulate some risky new Wall Street practices, and failed to do anything even after repeated warnings that families were being victimized by predatory practices. And Wall Street banks and mortgage companies, in turn, funded congressional campaigns, providing more than $626 million in contributions over the last 20 years, 52% to Democrats, 48% to Republicans. And in recent months, Wall Street has actually stepped up contributions to both parties.
Wall Street, the big banks still have a phenomenal power over Congress.
In fact, some experts argue that the financial reform bill now before the Senate does not go nearly far enough to prevent another meltdown. However, Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid says the bill provides the strongest protections ever against Wall Street greed. And of course, Meredith, members of Congress insist that campaign contributions do not influence their decisions.
Of course. NBC's Lisa Myers, thank you very much.